Now that we have the ball following the end of my finger, it's time to light it on fire. I'm going to stop the animation preview. I'm going to hold down the shift key and tap the left arrow key to get us to frame 1. And I'm going to make sure that only the sphere is selected, no other objects. I'm going to go to Object, and in the menu that comes up, I'm going to select the Quick Effects submenu and select Quick Smoke. That's going to give me a box where the smoke will be. Unfortunately, at one point the finger is going to move outside the box and the sphere won't be able to generate smoke outside the box. So the first thing we're going to do is go into edit mode on that box and make sure that only the vertices of the left face are selected and move that face over. So I'm going to tap A to deselect all. I'm going to tap B for box select. I'm going to press and hold the left mouse button and draw out a box that includes just those 4 vertices. And when I've got that, I can slide that face over until it's about even with the H in Hollywood. And then I can go back out of edit mode into object mode. Now it's time to preview the smoke. So I hold down Alt and tap the A key, and you see I get smoke. And when the sphere starts moving around, the smoke moves around with it, which is pretty good. So now it's time to turn on fire and to make the smoke come on and go off at the right times. So I'm going to, first of all, go to the first frame. I'm going to come over here to the Physics tab, turn that on, and you'll notice the box is selected as a smoke domain. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do a file save of my file at this moment, and I'm going to go to smoke cache. So I want this to be 314 because our original video clip is 314 frames long, and while I'm at it, I'm going to make this one 314 so that we generate frames for the entire video we're overlaying. Now that I've got that, I can go select the sphere, zoom in, right click on it, and now you'll notice in this Physics tab it's a smoke flow. I'm going to adjust the flow type from being smoke to fire and smoke. That gives me flames to go with my smoke, which is pretty neat. But I want them to turn on and off. So I'm going to go to frame 117 in my animation, and I'm going to select the density option here, and I'm going to run it all the way down to 0, and I'm going to right click on it and say insert keyframe so that Blender remembers that up until this time and at this time the density of the smoke is 0. Likewise, I'm going to turn the flame rate all the way down and right click and say insert keyframe. That way there will be no flame and no smoke at frame 117. I'm going to move forward exactly 1 frame by tapping quickly on the right arrow key. Now that I'm at frame 118, I'm going to click on density and type 1.0 because at this point the smoke is going to show up. Now that I've got that, right click on it, insert keyframe, go to flame rate. I'm going to click on that and type 1.0, right click on it and insert keyframe. That'll get my flame started at the right time. Now I just need to turn it off at the right time. So I'm going to go up to frame 230, get there. Oh, let's go up to about 233. That's about the time I start blowing on the flames. And we're going to once again right click on the density and insert keyframe and insert keyframe on the flame rate. That says we're going to keep density and flame rate constant between those 2 points. Now I'm going to right arrow out until I'm at frame 240. I'm going to run the density down, right click on it, insert keyframe, run the flame rate down, right click on it, insert keyframe. And now when I type Alt A and the animation starts again from the top, the flames should start at the right time, poof, and they should go out at the right time. And that's what I want.